This is Honda Derek at Germain Honda of Dublin, and this is your 2021 CR-V EX all-wheel drive, featured in modern steel metallic with a black interior. All right. And when you walk up to the vehicle, as you touch the underside of the handle, it's going to unlock for you. That can be set for just the driver's door or all four doors. That's the keyless entry. And as you step inside the vehicle, you notice that your Honda Link display is going to be right here. This is a touchscreen. You can click, you can drag. Works like every other device you have. You also have your information screen right up in here. Now that's going to work with Honda Sensing. Honda Sensing, if you come up on a car and object too fast, it's going to say brake, brake, brake in the screen. If you don't hit your brakes, it's going to. Crash mitigation. If you cross a lane without using your turn signal, it's going to call a lane departure. Give you the lane departure wiggle, bump you back in your lane. If you're going to cross off the road like you're incapacitated, falling asleep, have a heart attack, sugar attack, something like that, then it's going to call a road departure. If you don't do something, it's going to hit its brakes, so EMS spots you on the side of the road. All right. The parts of Honda Sensing you interface with are going to be your adaptive cruise control and your lane keep assist. Now that's going to be your ACC and LKAS icons right there on the right top. And with the main button, they go away. Now when they're away, it's off. When they're there, they're ready to be used, but you still have to turn them on. All right. Lane keep assist system, LKAS. Puts a little picture of the lane. All I did was press the button. Puts a little picture of the lane up. Now, if you're going 41 miles an hour or more, 45 miles an hour or more, it's going to blink 3 times and fill those in, just like they are on the roadway, and then it's going to start to steer. It's going to steer along in the lane like this. It's going to make the turns at the top of 270 about like that, and about like that. Everything else you're going to have to do. It does want a little bit of driver's input every 35 or 45 seconds, or else it starts complaining, steering required. So no more 10 and 2, because if our airbag deployed, it would break our wrists. We hold down here in Honda. These are the Honda handles. So your wrist just kind of rests in your lap. You feel it steering along in the lane, and you just steer around potholes. That's going to happen more than every 35 or 40 seconds in Ohio for sure. All right. Honda Sensing is also going to do your brights, so just turn your headlights to auto and just leave them there. Now your daytime running lights are on when they're supposed to be, your headlights come on when they're supposed to be, and also your brights come up in extreme low light situation. If a car is coming, they automatically lower, and once the car passes, they automatically come up again, so you're all good there too as well. All right. With your Honda Link display, it's also going to be your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Go ahead and plug in by USB your smartphone to that connection. It's going to put your Google Maps, your Waze right up here on screen, on whatever you use, iMaps. Also, you can use the voice command button, and that way you can talk to Siri, Cortana, your Google Assistant, whoever your assistant is, and have them do things like read text messages aloud, answer text messages, and keep yourself completely hands-free. Many communities right now are hands-free, or you get a ticket, and this way everybody's safe. All right. It's also going to double for your 3-step backup camera. I put us in reverse, and of course we get our 3-step backup camera with rear cross path detection. So this is a wide view. If someone was walking down a sidewalk, you could see them walking into view, where they would just walk into view here. All right, a normal view. And this is a downward view where you can see a real good representation right there of where your bumper is. So you can back up to things like trash cans, garage doors, other cars without actually bumping into them. All right. Rear cross path detection works on any one of these screens. If anyone was coming from 35 yards this way or that way, big orange arrows will come up and beep, 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 beep. So when you're backing out of that Fresh Time or Kroger parking lot, someone's flying down the aisle, you'll know, and you'll be safe. All right. Now your cold weather functions, your front and rear defroster, your heated outside mirrors, and your heated seats will all come on when you use your remote start and it's below 41 degrees. Now, if it's above, then it sets it to 75, so it's nice and cool when you get in the vehicle. All right, so your cold weather functions work in conjunction with your remote start. All right. Your econ right here is going to put a green tree up on the screen. It's going to make you economical. It's going to force you to be economical. Most people lose a lot of gas in first gear, so it takes a little bit of the sensitivity out of your accelerator, and then it also changes the shift points in your transmission, so you don't and then lose all your gas. So it's good for long trips, light traffic, but you know, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you need to get 3 lanes over and there's a semi truck coming, you might want to leave that one off and just use your visual cues. Your bezel right up here turns white when you're not doing anything. Now, if you're being economical, it turns green. And so as you press on the gas pedal, it fades to white. So you can use your visual cues along with your sliding range right here and really get an idea of getting good MPGs. All right. Your information button, you can literally get your range fuel. Coffee cup meter, if you haven't switched drivers, you're making mistakes, sleepy mistakes, it's telling you to slow down. You know, you're pulling up on cars too fast and it's brake. You're crossing lanes, it's giving you lane departures, you're just making mistakes. Eventually your driver's attention level is going to come up and it's going to take a bar away from you. It's a 4 bars, and when it gets to the last bar, it asks if we could switch drivers or maybe pull over, get a cup of coffee. All right. Also, your oil changes aren't going to come but every like 6,000 miles or 1 year. So you're really going to be doing oil changes not very much at all in the first 3 years, 36,000 miles. There'll be not much maintenance to do at all, really. Just oil changes and tire rotations. All right. Automatic off feature can be turned off, and that's just if everything is nice and, you know, the car's been running for a while, it's all warmed up or cooled off, and you're sitting at the light and you're pressing on the pedal hard. Sometimes the engine will stop to save gas, and by the time you take your foot off the engine to go for the accelerator, it's already started and it's seamless. So if that somehow drives you crazy, you can turn it off, but really these gas saving features are helping lower your footprint. So let's try to use them, and let's try to use all the safety features as well. Okay. Of course, you have a moonroof, and a moonroof means that it's going to both vent, and this is all one click, so just one click, or it can slide, and then I can one click close. So you've got that. You've got the sunroof and the heated seats with the remote start. These are the and the blind spot indicators. Let's not forget that. If you're going 25 miles an hour or more and someone's in a blind spot, period, the indicator is going to light up on the outside upper edge of your mirror. Now, if you turn on your turn signal like you don't see them, it's going to blink brighter out there and then beep inside the vehicle. So, you know, Honda's always thinking safety. Speaking of safety, LED daytime running lights, LED turn intention signals, and then LED tail lights you're gonna see this vehicle coming, going, and its intentions, and that just lessens T-bone accidents. Back doors open up to a 90-degree angle for easy loading. Oops, let me go ahead and let myself in. Unlock that. Opens up to a 90-degree angle. That's gonna be easy loading for bikes, easy loading for car seats, easy loading for flat screen TVs without bruising your arm. Soft switch under the H above the license plate, and really just easy to lift. Of course, we want to keep prying eyes out in the wintertime. Everything is light and spring loaded. Meant to be done where it can just be pulled up with one hand and laid down. And of course, underneath, full size or full diameter spare. Recessed in a steel well. We know most accidents happen from the back, and so it's a second energy absorber. Like I said, Honda's always thinking safety. This can also come up to be one flat surface. And then of course my seat belts are, this is a brand new car, are clicked, but if you pull these handles right here, your seats easy fall down. So let me show you what that's like. And then of course, this middle passenger seat belt can be detached and stowed right there in the ceiling, so it's not in your view when you normally don't have a middle passenger. So we've been thoughtful there as well. And see, when you pull the handle, the seat would just fall forward. And then the seats fall forward. So this is a lot of room. This is here, let me... This is a lot of room back here. This is the most grocery bags in this class. You can fit 3 bales of hay. And like I said, you can pull that strap and stow it in the ceiling. So there's just a lot of room, a lot of versatility to CRV. That's why they call it the comfortable runabout vehicle. And the EX is a great trim level. because you got basically all the goodies but the leather and the power liftgate, which aren't necessarily necessary. So let's put our seats back up. And of course we have USBs in the back because we know that's important to the back passengers. All right. So this has been the 2021 CR-V EX all-wheel drive, featured in modern steel metallic with a black interior. And this is Honda Derek at Germain Honda of Dublin. Hope to see you soon.